Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
He's been lying here a long time.
God!
Pfui, wasch dich. Du siehst schrecklich aus.
We know each other, don't we? We met at Trotsky.
Oh ja, du hast recht. You are Henry, Lord Capen's man. Seltsamer Zufall. The last time I saw you, we were ambushed in that fucking ravine.
You survived the attack. A lot of people didn't make it out of there.
Genau. Wirklich terrible it was, but I survived. With a bruise or two and a concussion. Unfortunately, the other fellows I was with were not so lucky. Now our village has only sorrowful mothers, widows und Waisen.
Where are you headed now?
Duty calls, for I am still the...
And your lord...
Ja, natürlich. And that verdammte tragedy of Nabokov has me busy.
It sounds urgent. If you have...
Well, there is no one to do it for me. The scribe is crippled, and both of my servants are dead. And worse, I can forget about riding for a while. That bastard who knocked me down broke 2 of my ribs. Ja, diese verdammte Schlucht. Und was ist mit dir, Mann? I heard they hounded you through the woods like vermin. Von Bergo has got it in for you, they say. Is that true?
If you really want to know, Bailiff, von Burgov's a lying bastard who betrayed us. And not only us. The traitor has King Wenceslas imprisoned in Vienna.
And why are you telling me this?
Because we are on different sides in this war, and we could just as well beat each other to a pulp, Bailiff.
But there's no sense in you taking needless risks for a lord who left your village full of widows and orphans.
I lost many good men there. Schön. I will pretend I heard nothing, and we can go out. Mögen sich uns...
Quick! God! Whoa, whoa. Shh, 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 shh. Easy, good horse. Go! Whoa, whoa.
Good day. You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Good morning to you.
I need to get...
Then get rid of those bloody bandits. We got to take all sorts of detours, and if you got the time...
Here you go.
All right, I'll get the... Good. All done. The carriage is...
Let's get going. God! Whoa, whoa! Quick! Gah!
Whoa!
I apologize.
Gah! Go! Gah! 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 Quick! Quick! Go! Go!
Whoa!
Quick! Gah! Gah! Quick! Go!
Whoa!
Here you go. Take it.
How now, good man? You might be interested in some nice wares.
How's things, good?
Lacho Jives Gajo. What would your name be?
They call me Henry of Skalitz, and no.
Goda Chacho. Maybe not, but that does not mean I have never heard of you, Gajo.
How's that? How could you have heard about me?
You're the one who saved young Tibor, Laches, Mishtes.
Christ, that got around fast.
What I heard was that some Gajo brutes wrongly imprisoned Tibor, nearly chopped off his hands, head, and no doubt his balls, too. Mishtes, Mishtes.
No, Carol. Tibor got himself into that mess. But Marika doesn't deserve to be so miserable.
Goda Chacho, you helped our people, and that is a worthy thing. And you know what, Gajo? I will make it up to you.
I'd like to know...
But Yav, who would not? But you are out of luck. Only my Maria can divine what...
If you have any...
Chacho, and for you, Gajo, I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Ja! Ja!
I heard they're gonna cut down the old oak tree at the
Go! Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Come closer, don't be shy.
Go! Ka! Ka!
In the south, I saw a land all covered in sand, hot and dry with no fresh water. The people there call themselves the Blemmies. They have neither head nor neck. Give me some sweet,
Greetings.
Here we are.
Greetings to you two.
Was wünschst du, mein...
What's going on around here?
Well, I do not know. I have this problem with this...
A woman, you say?
Yeah, das stimmt. She just showed up here and...
Is she stealing?
Nein, worse than that.
A jealous woman. That's always... Trouble?
Yeah, das ist richtig. But my wife took it the wrong... Or maybe it looked like...
Ah, I understand.
Was? Nein.
Are you sure?
Ja, ja. Leave it be.
All right. Suit yourself.
And if you're a good craftsman, try Christian was look...
And where might I find...
Ist hier in the Lo... Zum Abschluss. It isn't a bunch of... They rob and steal.
Well, I came across him.
Tja, und wer weiß, if they even buried the poor lad. Diese verdammten ungarischen Teufelskerle. Am besten, if you simply keep away from the place.
I know who you're talking about, but why doesn't the local...
Ha! Because... Und das ist...
That doesn't...
What can I get for you? Same to you.
Want to hear more? Give me a groschen or two. I won't even turn down a bit of soup. Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Are you begging here?
No, I'm waiting here for my prince to come. He should be here any moment now with his entourage to take me away.
Well, it's good you still have a sense of humour left.
Well, that's about all I have left. As you can see, I'm not exactly... faring all that well lately.
Few people are these days. I'm Henry.
Margaret. Wait, I know you. Of course. You helped me get out of that locked shed. Do you remember?
From a shed?
At the mill. You saved me from the miller.
That was you? I didn't recognise you at all.
What a coincidence. It's a small world, isn't it?
Not a chance.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just now I know why you were locked up there. The miller told me what happened. How you robbed him there.
No.
That old man brought the catchpole, and they wanted to blame it all on me. I had to lie. Such a sin.
I'm really sorry about that, Henry. I apologise. I didn't want you to get into any trouble.
Oh, aye. You just used me so you could get away.
There was nothing else I could do. I had to rob him. Please, let me explain. I didn't do it for myself.
Let's hear it then. Why did you rob him?
I had a very good friend, Aneshka. We served together in that mill you saved me from, but then something horrible happened. The miller couldn't keep his hands off her, but she kept refusing him, except for one time. In short, that pig got her pregnant.
Well, that sometimes happens in secluded places like that.
It does, and people are usually happy to have a child. He said he's not going to support another hungry mouth, and he drove Aneshka out of the mill.
Sounds like a real bastard.
The poor girl had nowhere to go, so she slept in the woods. I tried to help her. I brought her food, but it was clear we couldn't go on. So I'd flee the mill and follow her, and on the way, I'd take but he caught me.
And I was daft enough to help you get away.
I'm sorry I lied to you, but there was no time.
All right, then you took the coin to Aneshka. But I still don't understand why you're begging here.
They're both gone. This gang attacked me on the way. They took everything I had, and I don't remember much after that. That kind soul saved me and helped me get back on my feet. It took weeks.
It's a good thing we have those herbalists. Something similar happened to me. And Aneshka?
I don't know where she is. I couldn't find her where she used to sleep. I have to find a proper pile of coin and I'll go and look for her. I'm fond of her, and I don't want her to have to raise that child herself.
Well, that'll be hard. I've never met anybody who made such a pile by...
It's the best I can do by myself, but now that you're here, maybe you could help me. I might just know where to find...
What's your plan?
I want to rob a certain I can't sleep when I think about what he did and how he...
So what did he do?
He poisoned his wife to marry a younger woman and get her... And no one will ever be able to prove it, and he'll never face punishment because no one knows about it. Except me. But we can hoodwink him together, so he'll be happy to pay us. If you throw your lot in with me, I'll explain everything to you.
How do you know he killed...
Because he got that deadly poison he gave her to drink from that herbalist who was taking care of me. He just strolled in there one day and threatened to burn the hut down with us in it if she wouldn't make one for him. What could the poor woman do?
What poison was it?
Not with this one. That's what made it so clever. I don't know what it's called, but she said there aren't many people. The herbalist told me she made it weaker on purpose, but it still was a...
Well, you'll have to... What do you want to do?
He killed her for money, so just like every bloke, he's a whoremonger, and his new... Now I've heard she's made his life a living hell, so he won't even... And we'll make use of that. I'll go to him and tell him I'm expecting his child, and he'll be glad to pay, so I'll disappear and won't destroy his marriage and his reputation.
You... slept with him?
Not a chance. I'd rather die a virgin than have anything...
Then how do you want to convince...
That's where you come... I've heard there's some decoction or potion that puts a person to sleep. We'll pour it in his drink and make it look like he got drunk and I spent a passionate night with him. He won't remember anything. And what's more, he won't...
Hey, if he has coin, why don't we...
That's not a... Trust me, I thought this over. He won't have that much money on him outside. If he thinks it's all his own mess, he'll give us the money himself. And what's more, he won't... That'd destroy his reputation as a respected merchant.
Fine. So what's your...
First, I need to find some better clothes. I have to look like an upright townswoman, because even that whoremonger wouldn't start...
Fine. I'll try to find...
Then we need some sleeping potion to make him pass out. I don't really know what it looks like, but it has to be...
You mean like this sleeping...
You're certainly well equipped, Henry. You hold on to it, but don't lose it. Without it...
Of course.
Now, the most important thing. That merchant struts around with his nose in the air. That's why you need to look like a charismatic, well-dressed, sweet-smelling... Get me? He has to believe you've got a bulging purse and want to spend it with him. Then he'll be eating out of your hand.
From what I hear, it sounds like there's lots of things that could get fucked up. We'll be lucky to get any coin out of him.
Now, Henry, I know we don't know each other that well, but if you do what I tell you, I'll give you something. This ring belonged to my dear late mother. You keep it and return it to me when we split the money and you get your share. I want you to know you can trust.
Well,
I know this plan will work. As soon as you have everything ready. Christ! Pardon me.
I have this dress for you.
Thank you. Take care, sir.
I'll have some wine. So, what'd you say?
Well, well! Henry, you look great.
We have everything.
Now we need to go to Kuttenberg. If someone saw us together, it could threaten the whole plan. So
All right.
there's this secluded corner by the city wall between the houses in the Cobbler's Quarter. Be there in 2 days after sunset. I'll tell you more when we meet.
Fine.
And don't... Farewell, sir.
Go! Ka! Ka! Go!
Slow down, you idiot!
Go! Quick! Ka! Quick! Ka!
Good day. What would you like?
Are you the one who...
But I can't shoot for shit. Anyway, you won't find better ones anywhere else. I make them.
So you say no one makes better arrows?
You bet. But they're useless to me, as I can't hit the broadside of a barn.
You'd make me some.
Gladly. Rook feathers are hard to find, though. But if you bring me some, I'll make...
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Bocek, but everybody calls me Bocek the Byblow, because I'm such a...
Don't worry about it. I'm a byblow too.
Ha ha. That was a good one.
I've got some rook feathers with me. Wait,
No worries. Take care for now.
What are you Where are you pointing that thing, you idiot? God!
Quick! 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 Ka! Ka! Quick! 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 Go! Ka! Go! Quick! Go!
What?
Ka! Go! Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
What a beautiful horse.
Greetings to you too. God be with you, my friend.
I'll pay you for the work, then I'll fucking pay you.
Sir? Yes, let me then not blast that back.
Now I eat.
Good day to you.
Well, I'm here.
I'm glad to hear it, but it's to come back tomorrow.
Repairs you never do. But that's not true. Then you're a right idiot, and I'm not surprised you don't have a groschen. You'll make me a new horse. Or I'll deal with you.
Careful.
My respects.
I heard you have some work for...
I do. But you'd have to man... How important is it for you when working to not get dirty?
Let's just say I sometimes get a little dirt under my...
Very good. Let's cut to the chase. I need you to bring me something. So that you're interested.
First?
As I said, I need you to bring me something.
Yeah, I understand that.
Basan, one of the Cuman dogs around here, has recently acquired a very lovely sword. It's called the Absolver. He got it as ransom for some knight he took captive during the conquest of Kuttenberg. You yourself must admit that such a weapon has no business being in the filthy paws of those pagans, when they don't even know how to use it. Now, if I had a sword like that...
But humans aren't pagans.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you. They're Christians, just like you and me.
Do you think I understand? And that doesn't change anything.
So what, do you need a blacksmith?
You know, I'd hate for Basan to notice his sword is gone. Can you imagine what that Cumin... But if you could get a good look at it, you could bring it to me and leave Basan with
a replica?
Of course. Made of some soft iron. Basan won't notice the difference anyway.
Fine. Where can I find this?
Here in the camp. You'll go to the tournament enclosure, and on the left, behind it, you'll find his tent. It's white with green trim along the top.
That sounds fairly easy.
That may be, but you don't need to do. And watch out for Basan. See you later.
At your service, sir.
Holy Spirit, heal me.
I merely said to call... Oh, you poop.
A knight held captive here died recently. Peter of Sukatleski. Do you know anything about that?
Ah, yes. He was in poor shape when they brought him in. But if they'd let me treat him, I might...
What was wrong?
I only saw him very briefly. But it was obvious he was pale.
So it really was...
Well,
Did they
No.
But there hasn't...
Exactly.
Are you...
Only Allah. I can lessen their pain. But who am I to decide whether or not the pain will return? Or if they will wake up from this? I do have plenty of experience, though. And I think I can
Thank you. Why did you leave?
That is a very personal question. And we're not now.
And how do you like...
Do you want to hear the truth? Or should I praise it to high heaven?
The truth. You don't need to spare...
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing I have seen of your country. But there is still time. Perhaps I will have the good fortune to see more beauty.
sword. I'm not surprised they're fighting over it. To make the same won't be easy.
My respects.
I'd like to do...
Sure. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Good to see you.
Go! 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 Ka! 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 Quick! Ka! Ka! Go! Ka! Quick! Quick! Go! 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 Ka! Ka! Quick!
suppliers with flour, onions, and fish, and with a little bit of beer. Cooking anything at all for the entire camp using those ingredients is pretty much a miracle.
Halfway there.
There's nothing to take. We've been here a long time, and we've already eaten everything that's surrounding us. Bullshit. No, Those humble dumb respect. brothers are living off something, right? Well, let's go and find their food and take it. Forget about it. We'll get drunk tomorrow, and the world will be right.
Almost got it done. Fine. Now to temper it.
Ale! Taking their time again.
Welcome. What can
I brought you that sword.
And what about Basan?
Ah, confound.
And what the hell are you still doing here? Farewell, sir.
You too.
I'm sorry. It's done. No one will ever know it's a replica. All right.
The Absolver. It's finally mine. Isn't it beautiful?
Very. But now, about my reward.
What? Ah, you are right. Well, here is your reward, just as we agreed.
Thank you very much. And if you ever have any more work for me...
I'd rather not, friend. Just to be on the safe side. Take care.
Take care, sir.
And what can I get for you?
Stop your gaping and move along.
What break here?
I'm telling you, ain't I? Your men smashed all my pictures. And on top of that...
Ah, there you are.
Henry?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we...
Oh, by Christ. Oh, you've come up all right. But you better come this evening. We're too easily seen right now.
What'll it be?
Ugh.
What'll it be this time?
I've heard the girl...
Don't worry.
I can't wait.
Excellent.
I'll gladly pay you.
Great. My girls...
The best night I've had in a long time, I must say. I certainly wouldn't mind if you came again.
I'm here.
Come. I know a place where nobody will disturb.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but... It's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you?
That's right. It's about von Burgov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlec.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
Ah, so what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlec?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Who's in charge?
Ah, that's a pretty complicated question. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlitz with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Pragas, led by Dietrich Katz.
What is this Cher?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella, but his soldiers are loyal to him.
Who's this Grossav?
He's in charge of He's a nobleman, but don't expect... They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund holed him away here instead of taking him to Sedlitz. Watch out for him. You know how it is.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who...
That Horison who nearly killed us all.
Calm down.
Where's the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere.
Do you know anything?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God. And it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Do you have any idea how I could
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't... they won't let you go up and seek out. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Pragas. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man.
But what if he turns me...
Then I suppose you'll have to keep bothering him until he changes his mind.
And once I've joined...
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlitz. And above all, and once you've got it sorted out with them and you're going to all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den.
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognises me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play. Is there anything else?
Do you know anything?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. And their pay is a lot better than the others. That's all I know. They drink, play dice, and go...
What's it like here?
Not really. But I wouldn't call... You know what it's like. Humans here, Praga's there. Couple of noblemen and a bunch of mercenaries. All hot-blooded and all hating each other. Apart from that, it's lovely.
Is there anything I should watch out for?
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Now and then they fight like cats and dogs, although...
Although what?
There's a rumour going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried they were talking about... Be careful.
That's all I need to know.
Get out of the water, then. Though I have to admit, you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait.
Good evening. What do you need?
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends. Or strangers who want to... Which group do you...
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double. Go and ask Lord Borumlaka, I mean. He's been taken on all... You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really?
And with you?
One beer, please.
Didn't you see me fight Zavish von Garbov recently?
I don't have time for that kind of thing. But defeating an experienced knight like Zavish is no mean feat.
I fought in the tournament put on by the Kuttenberg City Council.
We're a long way from...
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do. But that doesn't mean we have...
Oh, damn it, is that still not...
For you to stop... You're a bit pushy for my life.
I want to serve the king, is all. Sigismund should take things in hand here and impose...
Interesting. Most people in these parts have...
Only I'm not most people. Please. Just give me a chance.
All right. We lost a couple of men recently in any case. You know what? I'll go and see Katz, our commander. He'll know what to do with you.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir. And I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. It seems he made a name for himself at the Kuttenberg tournament.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one... What do you say?
It's a deal.
Damn it, Crow, this lad might actually have what it takes.
Maybe he'll help us get out of this.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be.
Do you think someone ambushed?
It's possible.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it, and we need...
And is that all you know? What do these fellas look like?
Well... Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll know what's going on, won't we?
Go ahead and try it.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke unconscious on the road and brought him here. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by, maybe the Sawbones will be able to tell you something.
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man like Musa before.
And what should I do when I find these?
What do you think? Free them if someone's holding them. Bury them.
What, take down 7 men by myself?
Do you want to be a fucking soldier or not? All right, then. If things get tough, come and see me and we'll sort it out somehow.
All right,
So what are you standing here for? Trying not to get yourself killed.
Here, Mutt! Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there, and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed, and it will take weeks before he comes to his senses.
But I need to talk to him.
Then you shall have to wait. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then he passed out and did not.
Isn't there anything we can do? What if we brew something with mint?
That is not such a bad... One can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called cockerel pot, but it must be very strong. Not like what...
Hold on. I have...
And is it strong enough?
We'll soon find...
Very well, friend.
All right. We'll see if I brewed it properly.
Whoa. What's happening? Where am I?
Look, calm down, Mishek. How are you feeling?
Like I was kicked in the head. Wait. How do you know who I am?
No, we don't have time for introductions. I need to know what happened to you and the others you went to Sedlets with.
Oh, that. What do you want to know?
What actually happened?
We were riding to Sedlets. We were taking some gifts or something. A couple of crates with some valuables and a kind of painted chest with some documents. Karel and Francex talked the others into nicking the stuff and doing a runner. But I was against it, so they jumped me.
So it was your friends who...
I told them I wouldn't rat on them. But they said they'd make sure I wouldn't. Francex pounced on me and stuck a knife in my belly. But I managed to push him off and took to my heels. All I can remember is running somewhere. And then I came over. We're all dizzy.
I need to know where the rest of the men who were riding with you to...
I'm not sure. We talked about Lotta. Listen, will I be all right? I don't feel well. What's wrong with me?
The brew is wearing off, most likely.
I'm going to die, aren't I?
No, you're not going to die. But you won't be on active duty anytime soon. You need to rest.
Rest? Yes, I should. Get my...
here. I'll go and check it out here. Damn it. I thought that something was going on here.
Die! Go! Die! Quick! Quick!